Good morning, Sagittarius. It's Heidi. I've come to start the sauce. Welcome to the Daily Sauce, and these are some general energies that may or may not be occurring for you today. So, in lieu of that, I just feel like I have to make this public service announcement because of some of the comments and um which most of the comments are generally positive, and I'm not even saying that these comments weren't positive, but I just want to put it out there that we as tarot readers are reading energy, and we're reading energy for a large collective, right? So these messages could be for anybody. It doesn't mean necessarily that it's for you or not for you. That is for your own discernment to decide. Um, and just because you may or may not want an energy does not mean that energy is not attached to you. For instance, say you're someone who doesn't want past people to come back. Well, past people may be thinking about you. So it always kind of just lets you know what's going on, and you always have the free will to decide what you do with that information. Um, and some people do want past people to come back. So this is why I do a wide variety of readings, including new love. Like when I do new love readings, I specifically ask for past people to stay out of the mix. So just, keep that in mind when you're viewing the readings. It's just a heads up, y'all. It's just a heads up. So today I found this new invocation. So I just want to read it to you because it's like really beautiful to start the reading. And then we'll get on with the energies of the day, which are a lot, y'all. I don't know if you're feeling it, but it's kind of like we're pulling up to a Sagittarius full moon. So we are definitely affected by the energies. You may be finding yourself either having a lot of energy, like feeling like so much of your energy, which is often what I feel during Sagittarius season. Or you may be exhausted. You may be having headaches. That is also very typical for full moons. And this full moon is very much about the truth. Of course, it's in Sagittarius, right? I invite the presence of loving spirit to bring help and healing here. May divine love bless and inform us and bring blessings and guidance to all my Sagittarius friends. Yes. And by the way, I am so grateful for all the support. I always feel like I have to let you know that every day. I do. Oh, I just got to chill, y'all. So let's look at your overall vibe for today. The future's here. You may be thinking about the future a lot, or notice that you are thinking about the future today. And it's interesting with healing reversed. Be spontaneous, because what I'm feeling and what I have felt, all this week is that we're kind of, it's kind of like a dumping because we're getting ready to move into a new timeline. And so, yeah, so we may be feeling things coming up to just let's resolve this and get it out of the way, right? So your sign today is 1166. So I mean, I know that's an odd number to see, right? But you may see either group of numbers like 11 or 66. And it's really telling you to keep your thoughts directed to success. So don't think about things that you don't have. There is really, especially there's a conjunction today with Jupiter and the North Node. So we're really going towards our destiny. And so, you're really needing to stay positive. Okay. And think about growth, think about expansion. And 1188, success. Something is becoming a success. Your money is increasing. Yay! And I just saw 444, which is about telling you you're on the right path. So let's see what the energies that are affecting the day today are. Healer of the ages, fifth chakra angel, Archangel Gabriel, and first chakra Archangel Michael. Now, let me just say that a lot of the energies that came out were about the chakras. So I get the sense that it may feel like all of your chakras are opening all at once. And how this happens, and you might even feel yourself led to do this, is by being vulnerable in your speech, by speaking about your insecurities, about what you feel. There's a lot about speaking your truth. It's so interesting. And what they're telling you is that this will be very healing for you, you know? And to be honest, Sagittarius, we share a lot of stuff, right? We're very transparent people. But, you know, there's also, we do not share our flaws. And there's a sense that you may be doing that. You may be speaking about the things that you feel insecure about. But I also see that something someone says may be making you feel insecure, okay? And, you know, this is why you are needing to speak your truth. So on the bottom was indecision, the sun, and the sixth chakra. Like I said, and that's your third eye. Like, so, you know, you're kind of coming into alignment with being unsure about what it is that really makes you happy. You know, being unsure about what you want lately. So, you know, your third eye is that inner knowledge. So you may be really coming into alignment with what it is you do want. You know, if you feel like you've been going through a period of indecision, things are about to get clear and you're going to be speaking about it. You know, it's really funny with the full moon in Sagittarius because, you know, we speak the truth, and a lot of times we speak truth people don't want to hear, right? Nobody asked and we're telling. And I feel like that's the energy. Victory is here in the garden and the gate. So, you know, you actually do feel a more successful time coming. You are thinking about the future, you know, but I will tell you that speaking your truth today may be necessary, and it may be necessary because someone else starts it. Let me just say that. And that's usually all we need, right? That's all we need as Sagittarians. We just need you to say that one thing so we can put the truth on you, right? So I do feel as if someone is asking you what makes you happy. You know, honestly, because the details of the day are the Nine of Cups, the Eight of Wands, the Nine of Wands, and the Ace of Swords. Wow. You know, with the Nine of Cups, I feel like you may be feeling that. You may be, because the Nine of Cups is, you know, getting our wishes fulfilled. So you are thinking about your own happiness and what changes need to happen for that to be, right? But it's also possible that there's a conversation here, there's a truth here that maybe needed to be heard, you know, and needed to be realized so that, you know, whatever challenges or weight that you're feeling can drop off. But with the Nine of Wands, you're kind of not ready to make some kind of change. Okay? And it kind of feels like somebody says something that kind of triggers that. Okay? And it forces you to be honest with yourself about what you need to move on from, what you need to drop. So there's a whole lot of honest communication in the air, Sag. I'm not even lying. There really is, you know. And what's in the hidden energies is the Knight of Wands reversed and the Page of Pentacles. You know, this is kind of because there could be someone who acted badly. You know, it could be you too, wanting to fix something that was done, you know, wanting to fix some sort of irresponsible behavior. And this is really about excesses, about overindulging in things. It can often represent, you know, sexual excesses. Maybe someone acted badly and they're wanting to fix the situation. I kind of don't feel like this is you, Sag, even though we are the Knight of Wands, right? It could be you also looking at bad habits, and wanting to, take the growth from it, take the lesson, but I feel like you're learning about something someone did that was just not so great. And your blessing today, and the reason why I feel like this kind of might be you looking at, some bad habits specifically that you want to fix, is because we have the Emperor in your blessing. Because you're getting a sense of where you want to go. Okay, because the star is here, which is about destiny. It's about your North Star. It's about feeling positive, right? And with the Emperor, sorry, y'all. The Emperor is taking charge of your life. Maybe it is that you've moved on from people who, came to you with this behavior, but either way you look at it, you're moving into your destiny, your North Star, where you're supposed to go, and with the Emperor, it's like you may be planning for the future. How do I get there? And the roundup for the day is the Nine of Pentacles. Love it. With the Seven of Wands and the Six of Swords. So definitely moving in the right direction according to what's good for you. With the Nine of Pentacles and the Seven of Wands, you're fighting for you. You're standing in your truth. You're, I know what's good for me, so here's my line in the sand. And so this allows you to move on from whatever this is, right? It could just be like a conversation, but there is a sense that the conversation kind of triggers your own insecurities, and so, there's a lot going on, and I feel like Sagittarius is going to be speaking a lot of truth in coming days, for sure, because that's what we do. With the Queen of Swords and the Six of Cups and the Tower. And the Five of Pentacles and Justice. Woo. And Six of Wands. Yeah. Like, you're just not about going back to... I'm not going to go back to... you're not going to take me back to a place that I've grown from, is pretty much the sense of things, right? Definitely. Because you are in Two of Cups energy, and that is just trying to make decisions with the Queen of Swords that align with you and your higher self, align with what you want, what your soul wants, what your spirit wants. I love it. I love it, Sag. I love that. But I can really see that some conversation is really affecting you. And kind of puts you in Nine of Wands energy, makes you really think about what really makes you happy, and how has that been blocked. Wow. And it's so interesting that all your chakras are opening at the same time. That is super interesting. And what was under the deck, which I completely forgot about, was the Ten of Pentacles. Because everything's coming into alignment, Sag. Everything's coming into a more stable time. A time in which you get what you want. But of course, there's always work to do. There's always work to do. So I'm going to round this off with some advice for you, Sagittarius. Yes, I am. But should we get a lesson? Let me see. What is the lesson of the day for Sagittarius? The lesson of the day. And by the way, if you're interested in personal readings, That link is in the description. And I've also been doing extended readings for some of the readings. And I'm so grateful for those who bought them. Love y'all. You know, and pretty soon we'll be doing some membership things. So, onward and upward. Y'all have really inspired me. Yes. I feel like, because I've been on YouTube for a while, and I feel like Sagittarius is who I'm supposed to help. Yes, yes. I should have known, right? Because I am a Sagittarius sun and moon. Okay. So what is the lesson that Sagittarius is learning? What is the lesson that Sagittarius is learning? There's also a sense with the Nine of Wands and the, what was that next card? But you may be feeling this need to protect yourself. You may be feeling this, you know, it is about something someone says really making you feel defensive, you know, but with the Ace of Swords, you know, there's some truth that you're facing here. Love it. So what is the lesson Sagittarius is learning? Okay. Oh. I mean, this is really about feeling bad about things from the past. It's about moving away from that. It's about moving toward, you know, the past happened to show you where you're supposed to go. There's always a purpose to it, you know, and it's okay to grieve what is gone, you know, as so long as you are moving towards what you're meant for. So don't feel bad if like you, so say, you know, we really don't have to be positive all the time. It's okay even to move on to new things, but to still on some level be grieving the past, you know? Ooh, that was deep, wasn't it, Sag? So let's get your advice for the day. What would help you? This is an animal guide. What your animal guides want you to know, what they think would help you today. Sagittarius. Sagittarius. Later today, I will be doing you and your person, which is, you know, if you have someone on your mind, if you're connected with someone, all of those things. Look at the current situation. Yes. I was hearing we all want love. Okay. So what would help Sagittarius today? What would help Sagittarius today? It could really be that you are coming to face a truth that you really didn't want to sit with, but you're dealing with it. I'm sorry, the downloads keep coming. What would help Sagittarius today? I feel like the universe wants you to speak your truth, Sag, and wants you to be vulnerable, wants you to show who you really are, because let yourself stand out and be noticed, and take the time to listen compassionately to those you love. So be very careful, right? Don't get into this, because there is some energy there about being defensive. So make sure that you're listening to what people are saying without reacting to it. You know what I'm saying? So, okay, Sag, that's what I have for you. And I hope you have a day that is just filled with stellar energies. And always remember that you are thriving.